What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Monday, February 28th, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. What up, Low Roller? Thanks for being here, dude.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Appreciate you, as always. Alright, so hope everyone had a great weekend. Today, whoa, hold on here. What up, Zach? What's up to you as well? Wow, so crazy day, huh? I'm just looking at the indexes right now, and there is a major run here at the end of the day. It looks like during Power Hour, got some major price action, and it went up again. So you know what? We were going to do the show from Ramenistan, but let's change it up, actually. Let's do it from the stock exchange instead, because pretty neutral day. So everything, I believe it was in the green in the morning. Yeah, it was. And then it sold off, and now major run to end the day. So crazy volatility here today. So yeah, we're going to do it from the stock exchange. And yes, thank you, Zach. Please like the video, guys. All right. So yeah, change of plans. We're doing the show from the stock exchange today. Like I said, crazy volatility. I don't know what the hell just happened there. I didn't look. Last time I looked, it was like 2 hours ago. Everything was in the red. And now NASDAQ in the green, and the S&P and the Dow Jones came back as well. Not in the green, but it came back. Hey, I'm not complaining. You should add crypto pumping in title. Yeah, crypto is pumping. But, well, Bitcoin made StockTwits pretty high up. But we're not going to do Bitcoin today. But yeah, crypto is pumping pretty hard. Russia currency tank under 1 cent. Dogecoin is worth more than Russian currency. Well, yeah, you're getting a bit ahead of me here. What up, Ray? Ray, thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Appreciate everyone for being here today. All right, so I got a great show for you guys today. We're going to do things a little differently today. But as always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. And today we're going to dedicate a good amount of time about talking about this whole Russia-Ukraine situation. And more specifically, because this is an investment show, how the current sanctions are destroying the Russian economy. We're going to talk about all the updates, how Russia is getting crushed right now. Like Low Roller just said, currency's going down, economy's tanking. Lot to discuss there. Got a lot of articles, so we'll get to that. And that's going to be its own video. And thank you guys, because you guys were the ones that suggested this last week. You know, I was complaining we're not getting subs and whatever. And then you guys said, well, you know, talk about global events, talk about Russia more. And it's still a developing story. A lot happened over the weekend. So I'm going to try to get some more subscribers, cover more stuff, add more content for you guys. So we're going to talk about that whole situation, sanctions and everything, and how that may affect the market over here in the U.S., how that's going to affect SPY. And then we'll do the show as normal. We're only going to discuss one thing today, and that is MLUN, Mullen Automotive. That one is squeezing. Major price action. I think it's up 150%. It closed that. So we're going to do regular TA on that. And that's it. That's all we're going to cover for the TA today. We could have did Tesla or AMC. There was a few honorable mentions there. But by far, MULN was the most mentioned stock. Had over 10,000 mentions on StockTwits. I think Tesla had like 2,500 or 2,000. Everything else was like pretty minor. So we're going to do MULN, and then we'll get to the Yolos. Yolos were pretty decent today. A lot of memes, a lot of good memes, and some decent Yolos themselves. So yeah, guys. Yeah, appreciate everyone for being here. What up, Mitchell? Appreciate you, dude. What's up?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
So yeah, guys, show's a little different today. We're gonna spend a good amount of time. For those of you just coming in, we're gonna spend a little amount of time, well, a lot of time, talking about the whole Russia-Ukraine situation, sanctions, how the Russian economy is going right now, and how that can affect the U.S. markets over here. And yeah, so appreciate all the feedback. Took it into consideration, and also in general, I think we're gonna try to add a little more different content, talk about world events more, because I realize, technical analysis isn't exactly for beginners. So, going to be a little more beginner friendly, add different content, try to get more subs up. But yeah, guys, let's do it. You heard Target have a minimum wage increase. You should work there. Kroger guy should apply. I think I'm done working for, slave wage. But I used to work at Amazon. That was an experience. But yeah, he should. I mean, Target is going to raise the wages to compete with Amazon. So is Walmart. They're going to do that pretty soon. Got you, low roller. We'll look at that article. Bitcoin dominance going 42.7%. Yeah, Bitcoin did run pretty hard today, and Ether. A lot of that had to do with Russia, so we'll get to that. Yeah, show's evolving. Now look at that subs number go brr. Yeah, hopefully. So, yeah, show is evolving. It has evolved, and it's going to keep evolving. You guys have some very good recommendations, good feedback. So, I take that feedback very seriously. So, yeah, show's going to evolve. You guys have some great ideas. I still got to add some memes, too. The DJ Khaled memes and stuff I said I was going to do. Ran a load in MLUN, Mitchell. Congrats, dude. We're going to cover that today. Sounds like you made a lot. Not sure how well you did there. But yeah, we're going to... Well, first of all, congrats. Don't know how well you did, but sounds like you did pretty well. And we're going to do full TA coming up here very shortly. Did you sell yet? Consider selling, not financial advice, but it's going down in the aftermarket here. Not a good sign. So we'll get to that, but congrats to you, and let us know if you're in or out. What up, Joe? Thanks for being here, dude.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Call credit spreads on Lucid overvalued. Haven't seen. Didn't Lucid go down today? No, it didn't. It went up. Oops. I thought it went down. Wow. So it's at 30 now, 29. So call credit spreads. All right. Good luck to you, dude. Yeah. I mean, it has pulled back very significantly, but seems like a pretty decent play. Good luck to you, man. Keep us updated on that. I felt bad for Russia and Ukraine people since the economy are not doing well. It is their fault. It is government problems. Yeah. Well, it's not the citizens' fault. And Ukraine, I don't want to get too political, even though we're going to get into this later. But, I mean, they were just chilling, They didn't even do anything. They were just living their lives, and they got invaded, so. But, yeah, Russia's paying the price right now, which we'll spend a lot of time discussing very shortly. 132. All right, pretty decent gain there, man. Sold and bought back. So is that your average 132? Or anyway, well, some pretty fat sendies there. So you're in it again. That's what it sounds like. So yeah, so we'll cover this. Good luck to you, dude. And see, I'm not sure if that's your average or you got back in at a higher price or what, but or you got in at a lower price, which I sure hope so. But yeah, we'll get to this shortly. What's your average? All right, dude. So you're up right now, and this may keep running tomorrow, but we'll cover this. I would just say, maybe set a stop loss just in case things go bad, but yeah, did really well today, and, still holding, so good luck to you tomorrow. In at 165. All right, so it's actually lower than that right now in the aftermarket. Careful, dude. High risk, high reward. All right, guys, and let's get started. So, before we begin, please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday on the Smarter Gambling Show. Got a spammer in here. Haven't used this one in a while. Yeah, someone please get the troll out of here. All right, let's do it, guys. Oh, gotta change this up. Yeah, not Reminiscent anymore. Trading floor. Crazy run here to end the day. Lucid had missed on earnings. That's pretty interesting. Then why is it running so hard? Market doesn't make sense, right? Was it like a bad miss or what? Bought three 550 puts on GOVE, GOVE, for their earnings tonight. And 138 put on TLT. All right, so it sounds like you're pretty bearish on GOEV. I don't know much about that stock, but I did short that a couple of times for sure. Pretty volatile stock here. So, all right. Good luck to you, dude. Good luck, One Ray. Seems like you're pretty bearish. And is that going to come out, like, soon? In the next hour or what? Let us know. We'll keep an eye on this one. Good luck to you, dude. And TLT. $20-year Treasury. One put on TLT. Okay. Yeah, this one's not that risky. Well, unless you 138. Yeah, that's very possible. Be careful on this one. Not financial advice, but interest rates are going up, so the general trend is, upwards. So I wouldn't hold that one for that long. But yeah, that can be a good quick scalp. So good luck, man. Yeah, overnight plays. All right, so yes, so it's for the short term anyway. Made good tennies the first run ups. Yeah, sure sounds like it, dude. The Russian people are running in the bank in the news. This is why crypto exists, due to currency paper money tanking. Yeah, they are lining up for the banks. We'll get to that. Got a lot of articles about that. And yeah, a lot of them are putting it into crypto. A lot of them are buying U.S. dollars, European dollars, and yeah, crypto. I think that is a big reason why Bitcoin and Ether are up so much today. Like, those are the really, like, Bitcoin specifically. The altcoins didn't do that well today. I mean, they did okay, but Bitcoin really spiked, and Ether. But yeah, getting ahead of me, dude. We got a lot of stuff to cover about Russia coming up here. Sold at 190 first time, even though Robinhood then put my order. It put it in at 188. I was pissed. Yeah, that not surprised there. Screw Robinhood. Never liked them, never will. Sounds not surprised at all. But yeah, well, good. Congrats over there, first of all, and if you can, get off of Robinhood as soon as you can. Lol, that meme, the troll lol. Yeah, don't use it too often, but yeah, I got a lot of memes here, and I gotta add a few more. You guys had some good recommendations. If you see spammers, you play the meme song. Yeah, that's what it was for. I haven't used it a lot, but I remember that time. Lucid pulling back after hours. Wow, so a lot of people in here chatting today, so appreciate you guys. Already can tell it's gonna be a great show. Lucid pulling back after hours. Wow, yeah, really big pullback. Holy crap. What is going on here? Bad earnings, huh? Oh, so the earnings just came out. I think that's what happened. Because I was like, why is it going up today if there were bad earnings? So I think you meant they just dropped, and it's pretty bad. So, yep.
Be connected.
And it's gone.
Yep. So pulling back here, bear flag, pulling back again. Looks like it's going timber right now, but might be another bear flag. So, yeah, congrats, Joe. Smart play there. Printing right now. Printing fat tendies. Congrats, Joe. Have Weeble, TD, Robinhood, trying to move all my money out of Robinhood. Yeah, I'd say try to move it on TD. That's the best out of the three of them. Dead Cat Mega Gut on Lucid. Dead Cat. I don't see a dead cat right now. It's just straight timber. It's straight BitConnect right now. But yeah, Mega Go for sure. Well, I mean, I think you meant the past 3 days. Dead Cat here. Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely. And there's the cup and handle too, so. Cup and handle / double top. So yeah, seems about right. Mega Go. Hey, Ty, if the RSI is at 24, isn't that oversold? So it should do good tomorrow. MLUN. Depends what chart you're looking at. I don't think it's 24 RSI right now on the daily chart. Oh, actually, it's 44. It's a 44 here on the daily, so it actually does have a lot more room to run. But, you know, anything between 30 and 70 is considered average. So it's at 44 right now. So that, you know, that's in the average range, maybe a little bit below average. But it is pulling back in the aftermarket here, which is not a good sign. So a good chance it's already done running. So not sure what chart you're looking at. RSI was at 24, now it's at 52. Yeah, it says 44 here, but not sure which platform or which chart you're looking at time wise. But yeah, it was very oversold. It was like 19 here. It was at 16 at one point. So yeah, it was very oversold. That's why it's squeezing right now, because it was too oversold, a lot of shorts, and you know, social media pumped it up today. So yeah, it hit 16 at one point, which is extremely low. So it was very oversold. Now it's back to average. Don't get me wrong, long term I like Lucid, but it's too early. Yeah, for sure, dude. Lucid seems pretty legit. It's, I would say, the second best American car company after Tesla. So yeah, long term for sure, good stock, but right now very volatile, low key meme stock. What up, Marvin?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Nice seeing you, dude. Appreciate everyone for being here. A lot of people in here today. Please smash like button, and let's get started, guys. Yeah, MLUN's pulling back very hard right now, so not a good sign for tomorrow. All right, guys, let's do it. So yeah, major run to end the day here. Nasdaq went back in the green. Crazy volatile day. VIX went nuts today again, which is not good. Look at VSIM. Moon market pumped the hell out of it today. VSIM. Visium Technologies. Wow. Yeah, huge pump. Are you in it? Yeah, huge pump. So, hope you were in it, made some fat tendies. You just did the go meme, and I'm in a Mexican restaurant with you on speakerphone, and the waitress looked at me crazy. Oh well, that's pretty funny. Did you hear that one? That would have been more appropriate. All right, let's do it, guys. So yeah, crazy market here today. A lot of the stuff finished in the green somehow. Crazy power hour run. Let's check it out. Look at that, MMAT, one of the top gainers today, 16.22%. MMAT comeback? I don't think so, but good run there. Chewy did really well, 11.8%. Microvision, 10.16%. Marathon, 10%. Bitcoin did well today. MicroStrategy, same thing. Another Bitcoin stock. Oxygen comeback, maybe. 9.32%. Yeah, the VIX is up 9.28%. Don't really know how it ran so hard because, the stocks did go up. Well, I mean, we're a little bearish today, but it was a pretty neutral day, and the VIX ran 9%. That doesn't make too much sense, but not good, not good. The VIX is over 30 now, so very volatile, very uncertain. Li Auto, Neo up. Wow, yeah, Chinese EVs up a lot today. Not really sure why. Clover is coming back, up another 8%. Coinbase up 8%. Tesla did really well. Yeah, Tesla's an honorable mention. Tesla did really, really well today. That made StockTwits. But didn't have too many mentions. It had like 2,500, so we're not gonna do Tesla today. But huge day for Tesla. A lot of memes doing well today. SoFi 7.3%, AMC 6.8%, AMC another honorable mention there. I guess we could have talked about these stocks. Maybe we will. We'll check StockTwits again, see how many mentions they got. But the big thing today is MULN for sure. But yeah, AMC, Tesla, honorable mentions. DraftKings really good, 6.67%. Lockheed Martin, MLT, 6.67%. That makes sense. A lot of people investing in defense stocks right now. Apologize about the sirens, guys. Square doing really good, 6.41%. Talked about that last week, had earnings. Riot, 6.23%. Another Bitcoin stock there. Zoom, 5.8%. Yeah, Rocket, Virgin Galactic, a lot of meme stocks doing well. Fubo, Express, DoorDash. Wish, 4.41%. GME, 4%. Meme index is up 4.32%. Yeah, meme's doing really well today. Xpeng, 3.83%. So Lee and Neo did really good. I mean, that's pretty good too, but wonder why those ran harder than this. Anyway, Robinhood, Palantir, Peloton, more meme stocks, Roblox. CEI still running, 2.93%. DWAC. That is very surprising. I did not think DWAC would hold up this well, but a lot of Trump fans very loyal to that. Yeah, a lot up here. Novavax, Centro, Snapchat, Spotify, AMD, Moderna, Netflix, PayPal. Oil is going back up today. Energy. Twitter, Tilray, Microsoft, Google. Yeah, a lot of stuff up. Target, Facebook. But growth definitely did the best today. Growth did really, really well. Growth / memes. And then everything else is pretty standard. Neutral day for everything else. But very good day for growth and memes and tech, it seems like. Nope, but could you? I had it on my watch list. Everything. MMAT has earnings on the 1st. Could be a good short play. Yeah, I don't know why it's making such a big comeback. Still a long way down. But yeah, we'll do look at TV. What was it? TVSM. We'll look at it. Let me just get done with this. All right, got you, low roller. Appreciate the articles. That's why it's up. Earnings. So people are think it's gonna have good earnings. That's why it's up. I don't know. Apes or something else. Anyone else think AMC pulls back on earnings? When is AMC earnings? Is that coming up very shortly this week? Maybe that's why it's going up today. Good chance it does. Wouldn't be surprised. These cyber stocks are going nuts. That one I showed you is earlier cybersecurity penny stock. Yeah, cybersecurity is going up a lot. A lot of has to do with Russia, Ukraine, probably. I did buy the 2 and sell 1 calls on MMAT. So another spread there. All right. Sounds like more bearish than bullish on MMAT, but that's a good way to play it. Spreads there on meme stocks, high IV and stuff. AMC earnings tomorrow. Okay. So maybe that's why AMC went up so much today. MMAT and AMC. And then, you know, don't know what's going to happen, but I have a good feeling. Don't know why it's running up to earnings. MMAT as a company isn't making any money. Yeah, they made like, what, 500 grand last year? During the whole year? Revenue? Pretty sad. Because the apes liked it. That's why. Apes like the stock. And probably going to get wrecked. Sadly. Alright, on the red side here. Wow, Ride. Lordstown Motors down 20%. Did they have earnings? I think that's why. I think they had earnings. That's why it went down so much. Inspirato, 12.7%. Knew that was going to happen. XELA, 5.7%. BP, 4.95%. Yeah, banks going down a lot. Probably has to do with the whole Russian thing. Russian-Ukraine thing. But yeah, banks getting crushed here. Financials. JP Morgan. Looks like travel stocks down a lot. Delta Airlines. Southwest. It's actually not too bad on the red side. Not that much price action. Really just Lordstown Motors got wrecked. XCLA and BP, that's about it. And like financials. Alibaba's down. Damn, Alibaba's down to 105. I thought it was done at 110. No, it keeps going down. That is pretty nasty. You got MasterCard, TD, Bank of America, financials getting wrecked today. Pfizer, Nike, JetBlue, more travel stocks. Ford, GM, Schwab, Wells Fargo. Yeah, a lot of value went down today. IBM, McDonald's, Toyota, Kraft Heinz, American Airlines, another travel stock there. Coke, Pepsi, AT&T, Walmart, J&J, Starbucks, Verizon, Disney. Yeah, so it looks like... Yeah, this was pretty deceiving. Everything was down a lot earlier. Major comeback here. But it looks like, for the most part, growth did really well today, and tech. And value went down for the most part. That's why the market is slightly bearish. But this really wasn't too bad. This wasn't too bad at all. Yeah, so crazy day in the market today. What up, Machete?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. And 1010, what's up for you as well. A lot of people in here. Appreciate everyone today. Please smash the like button, guys. Zoom getting slapped. All right, so let's look at VSIM for Marvin real quick. So it looks like it still has a little bit more upside here. But yeah, biggest volume day by far during the year. So, don't expect this to keep up forever, but maybe it has a little bit more run in it. RSI's at 70 now, so it is overbought. It may come up to like 6 cents. That's where a possible top could be here in the cup and handle. So, yeah, I think this may have a little bit more upside, but it should cool off pretty soon here. This is pretty overbought, massive volume, so I wouldn't expect too much more from this. It looks like it's going up a little here in the aftermarket, though. So, FOMOing may not be the best idea, but this has to pull back at some point. I'd probably just wait for a pullback to get back in here. I don't think buying in after 152% run is that smart. Although it may keep running for a little bit, but it should pull back pretty soon. But yeah, I think this may run to 6 cents in the short term before it pulls back. On AMC, I bought 17, then sold to 16. All right, more spreads there, more credit spreads. Good luck, Joe. You seem to really like these spreads now, which is the right way to play options. You should always have a strategy, not just straight up buy calls and puts. That's some super degen stuff. Today was okay overall for me. Can't complain. Green. Yeah, I think most people made money today. No, I hope you guys did at least. Got 6 shares of Baba and 13 shares of BP. Red there, but Clove shares made up for it today. Green by $5 today. Yeah, Clove went up a lot. Clove is still running for some reason. I don't know why. And you still have them too. Oh, congrats to you, dude. Yeah, BP is down because it's in it's foreign gas stock. But long term, I wouldn't worry about it. Healthy looks like it was due for a pullback anyway. And there's a gap here at 31, so just hold on to BP, diamond hands. You'll be good on that. And Alibaba as well. You can't trust China right now. They're doing whatever over there. But Alibaba, long term is also a good stock. So good buys there, man. And how long are you gonna hold on to Clover? Are you gonna diamond hands or dump them soon? I'm surprised you still have them. I thought you sold it. But congrats to you, 1010. Don't think MMAT is gonna make money till next year. If that, like I said, they're making 500 grand in revenue a year, so that's really not much. So I think that'd be best case scenario. I don't know. Maybe I'm hating. Maybe I'm being biased, but I don't like MMAT like that. Asian guy hurting on Baba. Yeah, it looked like Max Payne was there at 110, but not yet. May go under 100. Old Charlie Munger pretty pissed about Baba. Yeah, he's heavily invested in that. Probably pissed about crypto as well, him and Buffett. They're like changing their stance on crypto now. But yeah, I know he's heavily invested in Alibaba. So, he's rich. Whatever. He's rich and he's gonna croak soon, so doesn't matter that much. He'll be okay. Munger got ass whooping on the stocks. Yep. They're too smart for their own good. They're too confident, they think they know it all, and and they do know a lot, but they're too arrogant. Him and Buffett. But like I said, they're old and rich. It doesn't really matter at this point. Clove still juicing off of good earnings. BP had Russia exposure. They dumped their Russian footprint, so they will lose short term. That makes sense. I got an article. I think Shell, some other gas company, dumped a bunch of exposure too. Gonna hold Clove long term. 300 shares of Clove ain't going anywhere. All right, dude. Yeah, I mean, technically, on the chart, technical wise, can't go too wrong buying in, honestly. So, all right, dude. wait for the squeeze, right? Diamond hands, wait for the squeeze, and then I'd hit the sell button. But yeah, you can't go too wrong buying in Clover here, and it's worked out so far. No, I think eventually MMAT as a company will make money. It's just not a buy at the moment in time. Well, I don't know too much about the fundamentals about it. But yeah, apes really like it, and it's possible. But, yeah, maybe I'm just being a little biased on MMAT. Anyway, guys, so that's the stock market today. Let's get to some crypto. 1 second. All right, so yeah, big gain in crypto today. Honestly, don't know how accurate this is, but I think it's accurate. So crypto is up about 9% today. Speaking of Buffett, just posted something in the group. All right, I'll check it out later. But yeah, major gain in crypto today, possibly because of Russia-Ukraine, but we'll talk about that in a second here. Yeah, honorable mention Bitcoin. We're not gonna chart Bitcoin today, but yeah, big gain here. 11% gain in Bitcoin. Very nice. Well, let's back up a little bit. Let's do the meme stocks. So Solana is up a lot, and then Bitcoin. Actually, no real meme stocks today. But biggest gainers, OB Rock token, 426%. That's been trending quite a bit lately. Snow shares, 269%. Don't know what that is. And Viper Protocol, don't know what that is either, but that's 260%. But no, there's no Doge, Shiba, Meta stocks today. That's a first. So some pretty legit gains here today. Yeah, let's check it out. So Bitcoin up 11%. Huge day there. Ether 8.32%. Big day. Everything really. Binance 6.7%. XRP 7%. Terra's been going on a run here. Terra's up 61% for the week. That's crazy. 14.63% today. Solana about 15%. Cardano 9.43%. Avalanche 9%. Doge 5.15%. Sheep 6.2%. Yeah, everything. Polygon, Chronos, Litecoin, Cosmos, everything. FTX, Bitcoin Cash. Huge day here in crypto. Pretty much everything up. I don't see Leo is down. I think that's it. Yeah, let's sort this out. But see a whole bunch of green here. Sold my Bido this morning. May hop back in. All right, so you took some profits there. Not a bad idea. May hop back in if/when Bitcoin sees 35K again. I sure hope not, but possible. But congrats on the profits there, dude. All right, so it looks like yes, only 3 coins in the red today. So 97% of crypto in the green today. Fat tendies. Great to be a crypto bull today. Bad to be a bear. But yeah, biggest gainer is Waves, 20%. Solana, 14. Cadena, 15. Zcash. Wow, I used to have Zcash at 400. It's at 115 now. Yeah, that one fell off a lot in the past few years. But Zcash doing really well today. Oasis, Terra, ICP. So yeah, growth and value doing really well today. A lot of growth. Value on the value side, Solana, Terra, Bitcoin, Cardano, Avalanche, and ETH, and Chronos holding everything up. But yeah, everything in the green today. Huge day for crypto. So, lately it's been trading, it's been correlated with the stock market. But today, stock market was slightly bearish today, but huge day for crypto. So good to see that crypto is not trading with the stock market anymore. Well, today it wasn't, at least. So congrats to everyone in crypto today. Fat attendees. Zcash used to be 4,000. Yeah, back in the day, I don't remember it being 4,000, but I know it was a lot. And I was in at like 400, and I dumped that a while ago. But yeah, that's making a comeback, and waves as well. All right, give me a second here, guys. So we'll pull up the links you guys have for me, that Low Roller has, and then we'll get into the Russia stuff. Gonna talk a lot about Russia today. All right. Wow, we got 6 viewers and 10 likes. So, yeah. A lot of people in here today. Appreciate everyone. I gotta get the Khaled meme. I appreciate you. You know that meme? I gotta get that one. All right. You didn't know waves don't die? Yeah, pun. That's a good one, dude. Well, I think it's still below what I bought it at. I think I was in at 40, so. How many dislike? I don't know. I didn't see. 11 likes I just hit. Thank you, guys. Yeah, please smash like button, guys, if you haven't yet. I don't think there's any dislikes. Even if there is, you know. You know, I kind of low-key, I do like the, you can't see the dislikes because, because then, you know, they're not even trolls. The haters will just, like, dislike bomb me, so, can't do that anymore. 12 likes. All right, appreciate you guys. All right, let's get to, let's get to these links here before we get into the main part of the show today. See you peasants. Dogecoin. 1 Dogecoin is worth more than 10 rubles. Going to Russia to spend all my Dogecoin. Go to Russia to spend your US dollars. That'd be worth a lot more. But yeah, pretty sad, huh? Doge is worth more than worth more than rubles now. That's pretty nuts. Marvin, did you do Lana Rhodes DD? Yes, I want to know the answer too. I miss dislike button because it makes you work harder, make you better. Yeah, it does, but then if you say something, you don't even have to be wrong. If you say something people don't agree with, they dislike bomb you. So, yeah, it works both ways. But I like it for the fact that these, you know, when I say something's going down, I don't get dislike bombed anymore. Because that was pretty frustrating. I'm going long on the likes. It's going hyperbolic. Yeah, might be the title because we're going to cover Russia today. But yeah, a lot of people in here today. Great show already. Nope, not yet. Well, maybe you got to set aside some private time for that. All right, what's this? eBay to add crypto payment options soon? I thought they already did. I thought they already did, but okay. About time. Oh, no, that was PayPal. eBay to add crypto options. All right. Well, they're owned by PayPal, so. Or they own PayPal. One of them. So, yeah, PayPal had it. So, I mean, it makes sense. Everything's going to add a crypto option soon. So, bullish on crypto there. Although I don't think many people are actually going to. People don't really spend money. Don't spend their crypto. But pretty bullish. All right. Treasury Department formally adds crypto rules to Russian sanction guidance. Okay, so this is news to me. But it makes sense because, you know, because they're getting sanctioned, they might turn to crypto to exchange money. So that was an out. That was a way that was a loophole, possible loophole. So all right, so they can't even spend crypto anymore. Well, not officially. Yeah, so Russia's getting wrecked here. Russia's getting wrecked, which we'll get to very shortly. Because I was gonna say, yeah, crypto is one way they can avoid these sanctions, but I guess not. One step ahead of them here. Okay. All right, this one I actually have planned to talk about today, so we'll skip this for the moment. What's this? Target boost. Some jobs $24 an hour. Is that everywhere? This is minimum wage. Yeah, so that's pretty good. $24 an hour. That's really good. So, but yeah, this is really just an effort to compete with Amazon. So probably Amazon's gonna boost their pay as well. They've been targeting Walmart or having this whole, and they're boosting benefits too, which is great for the workers. So yeah, news to me. That's really good. $24 an hour, not bad at all. Watching DDD and NNDM. I know what Nano Dimension is. I don't know what DDD is. That sounds familiar though. Had earnings, Nano Dimension next week. How do they do? NNDM used to be a really, really hot stock. Like last year, and then it cooled off, but... Alright, dude. Are you going to make a play on those? But yeah, 3D printing is, bullish long term. What up, Busybone?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Did we cover Lucid? We haven't. Well, we actually, we talked about it very briefly. So they had earnings, and yeah, it's going BitConnect right now. After hour G? Yeah, on Lucid. Yeah, apparently they had bad earnings. Yeah, we talked about it briefly. Is it still going G? Yeah, it's holding up now. It's holding around 25. But yeah, after hours, pretty bad there. They should punish the Russian government and politicians for sanction. They should not punish average Joe. Well, that's the way it works. You're going to sanction, and we'll get to this very shortly, like right now. But, that's the way it works. If you sanction Russia, the whole world is going to hurt because we're so globalized and interconnected, our economies. So, we buy the world buys a lot of energy, gas from Russia mostly, and other natural materials. So, if you sanction them, it's going to hurt them more than anyone, but it hurts everyone. So, short term, it's going to hurt ourselves. It's going to hurt the citizens. But it hurts Russia the most. But yeah, everyone's paying here because they're being stupid. But, it's in the name of values and the greater good. But yeah, we're just so globalized that, if one country gets hit, all of us get hit. I'd rather work at Target than Wendy's. At least we have options now when DGen's plays don't work out. Yeah, I'm gonna get double pay there. That should be a new meme. Go work at Target. Yeah, for sure. I'd rather work at Target though. Pretty soon, USA minimum wage will be $100 due to inflation 5 years from now. Maybe not 5 years, but maybe 20 years, yeah. My parents used to tell me how, like, bread was 5 cents and the Subway was, like, 5 cents. So, yeah, I could see it, during the span of our lifetimes, inflation going that high. The Kroger guy his wish come true when he gets paid $100. Yeah, but then rent's going to be $5,000, so... Or $10,000. DDD breast implant stock. Is it actually? Do they 3D print those? That'd be pretty funny. I mean, there's a market for it, right? So let me load up some articles here while I read the comments. Got a lot of articles here regarding Russia, which is we're gonna spend a good amount of time talking about today. Okay. What up, Punk Skater? Zoom down a little bit on EPS beat. Oh, first of all,
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, 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 what's up?
please smash like button, guys. If you haven't yet, buffering. Yeah, my bad. There's a lot loading right now on my computer. So hopefully that should fix itself pretty soon. All right, so let me just check real quick here. Buffering. No, it looks good now. All right, I think we're good on the buffering. Let me know, guys. Yeah, I just think it's because I was pulling up a bunch of articles at the same time, so buffering should be good. But let me know if it's working, guys. Should be good now. Yeah, we actually didn't look at Zoom yet. Someone said Zoom was going down. It's going down a little bit. It's not that bad. Not that bad. But yeah, Zoom is, well, it did go down a lot, and then now it's coming back. So, pretty interesting. But yeah, Zoom isn't doing that bad. So, slight beat and going down a little bit. Pretty standard, not that bad. Yeah, please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. There's 8 people in here, 11 likes, so appreciate everyone. Great show today. We didn't even really get started yet, and really great show already. So appreciate you guys for coming today. Eventually, higher inflation or interest rates will cause recession. Yeah, but everyone kind of knows that. But for the moment, let's just ride the wave. That's the sentiment right now. We're gonna ride it till it pops. This is why XRP create replacement Swift payment. I mean, it's a decent alternative, but it's nowhere near, the adoption of Swift. But maybe it will be in the future. It's good now. All right, guys. So yeah, once again, I appreciate everyone for being here. A lot of people, and for everyone who wasn't here at the beginning. So we're gonna switch up. We're gonna switch the show up a little today. We're gonna spend a lot of time talking about this whole Russia situation, specifically about the economy getting crippled there. The Russian banks getting crippled and economy's going down. You guys suggested it last week, and so we're going to. So I took the advice. It's a lot to talk about, a lot of developments happening over the weekend. So we're going to cover this. Big news here. And I think in general, we're going to, do more general news and stuff, make more content, switch the show up. So appreciate you guys for the recommendation. So we're going to spend a whole bunch of time here talking about Russian economy today. We will let you get back to regularly scheduled program. Stop distracting you. That's all right, guys. I appreciate you guys. A lot of people in here, so talk as much as you want. Ride it until it pops. Yeah, it's pretty funny, but it's true. Like everyone's just, we're not gambling, but there's a consensus it's going down to some point, and it's like hot potato, you know. Sounds like Ty's Lana DD. That's a good one. That's a good one. Ride it till it pops. Always got the jokes. Were you careful with Russia stuff or mommy YouTube hurt their feelings? Yeah, but I think this is okay because everyone else is doing it. This is what's getting the views right now, and I'm not taking a stance. I'm just covering the news here. So, whatever. I don't care. All right, let's do it, guys. So, a lot of news about Russian economy today. So let's get to it. So let's first cover the latest news, latest updates on. Let's rewind a little bit. So today we're going to cover, since we are an investment channel here, since this is an investment channel, we are going to cover the big story, the whole Russia-Ukraine situation, specifically about sanctions, the sanctions that have been imposed on Russia and how that is affecting their overall economy. And later on, we're going to discuss how that may affect our economy. So let's first start off with some latest updates on the sanctions. Biden administration expands sanctions against Russia, cutting off U.S. transactions with central bank. The Biden administration announced sanctions against Russia's central bank on Monday, a move that prohibits Americans from doing any business with the bank, as well as freezes its assets within the United States. The new measures will also target the National Wealth Fund of the Russian Federation and the Ministry of Finance of the Russian Federation. A Biden administration official who spoke on the condition of anonymity in order to share Washington's thinking said the new sanctions will take effect immediately. All right, so yeah, over the weekend, a lot of countries came out and sanctioned the hell out of Russia, European countries and the U.S., and it appears like they're not done just yet. They had some pretty severe sanctions, the biggest ever, I believe, and it's not done yet. So, just an update here. The U.S. issuing even more severe sanctions than before. Okay. Wheat ETF. Yeah, I got a YOLO about that later. Coming up 10:10. Okay. So how have these sanctions affected the Russian economy? So over the weekend, everyone was saying it's going to take time. This is a long-term thing. They're not going to feel it immediately, but give it a little bit, and eventually Russia will feel the pain. Nope. Apparently, it's working immediately. So, big crisis going on in Russia right now, economically. Economic sanctions cripple Russian economy as ruble plunges, interest rates soar. Economic sanctions levied by the U.S. and allies have sent everyday Russians flocking to ATMs to wait in lines dozens deep in the hopes of withdrawing cash. Russians want to withdraw their rubles either to spend them on physical goods insulated from inflation, or to swap them for stable currencies like the US dollar or euro. The prolonged drop in the value of the ruble would ultimately translate into a lower standard of living for Russians. Any goods or commodities Moscow imports, from wheat and soybeans to medical supplies, will be magnitudes more expensive, as well as foreign travel. And, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. The people suffering the most are the everyday citizens from Russia and Ukraine. Pretty sad. They wanted no part of this war, and they're paying dearly from a political beef. So let's. Okay. So more on that. Russian ruble plunges nearly 30% against the dollar amid sanctions over Ukraine invasion. The ruble was trading as low as 119 per dollar as offshore trading started on Monday morning during Asia hours from nearly 84 per dollar the previous day, according to FactSet data. Russian President Vladimir Putin put his country's nuclear deterrence forces on high alert Sunday. Pretty scary there. This guy's nuts. Last week, President Joe Biden responded to Russia's unprovoked attack on Ukraine by announcing several rounds of sanctions on Russian banks, on the country's sovereign debt, and Putin and Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. So yeah, the value of the Russian ruble has gone down a third of its price in a day here. That is pretty nuts. Imagine if the dollar went down 30%, we'd be going crazy over here. So this is very serious, very serious. Again, pretty sad because it's not even the fault of the Russian citizens. You know, they didn't have a say in this. They didn't have a choice. And they're paying very dearly for this. Pretty sad. Russia only hope is Bitcoin and crypto. Well, you just showed me the article that they're banned from that too, so maybe not even. They can't do official business. They can do unofficial business. You heard Russia. Oh, and China too, like Tencent says. You heard Russia are paying over $5,000 premium on Bitcoin and crypto. This is why Bitcoin is pumping. Well, that'd be a scam. Who's selling it to them? Sounds pretty unethical if you ask me, but I guess it makes sense. The situation is that desperate. China and golden parachute. Also another option. China won't let Russia implode completely because they are only left with crazy Kim Jong. What's his name? Yeah. That is true. A lot of people, the news was covering that, saying, you know, they can get bailed out by China. They have strategic partnerships. They are allies. Although China seems to be distancing itself from this whole situation right now. The UN had a vote, and China voted like neutral. I forget what it's officially called, but they voted like abstained or something. So I think they do support Russia, but it looks pretty bad on a world stage. So they're not trying to, you know, piss off the whole world. Although they do support Russia, so they may give some support, but I think their hands are pretty tied here. They want to help their allies, but, you know, not be condemned by the whole world like Russia is. So, pretty unique situation there for Russia. Putin, wealth tanking 99%. I heard he is the richest man in the world. Well, he's estimated to be worth $200 billion. But even if his net worth is going down, he's still rich. So, and he's old. He doesn't really care. This guy does not give any Fs. He does not care. He does not care about the well-being of his country. He just wants to write his legacy. And that's not looking as great as he thought it would. But yeah, you know, he just wants to reunite the Soviet Union. He wants the Russian Empire again. That's all he cares about. He doesn't care about money. It's ideology. Play BitConnect song on Russia currency? Right. I should have put some memes Yeah, for the Russian currency going. You know what? I'm pull it back up. I should have put some memes here. I'm being a little too serious, so I gotta add the memes back. Yeah, cause you heard it doesn't. Yeah, cause you heard it doesn't make it true. He's got money, but ain't got Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett money. I mean, he may not be that rich, but he's definitely very wealthy. Hiding it somewhere. But he'll be okay no matter what. You know, he's probably not that rich, but yeah. Let me give this the.
And it's gone.
There we go. Rubles be like, guh? Absolutely. All right. Moving on. Long lines at Russia's ATMs as bank runs be. Long lines at Russia's ATMs as bank run begins, with more pain to come, analysts say. Russia's central bank announced it would more than double its key interest rate from 9.5% to 20% in an attempt to stabilize the ruble. The central bank also introduced some capital controls to limit how much money could leave the country. This is a full-fledged bank run that's already underway, Maximilian Hess, a Russian economy expert and fellow at the Foreign Policy Research Institute, told CNBC. So yeah, everyone rushing to withdraw their cash, and this is a very real possibility. A bank run is when there is no more cash to be withdrawn. The banks run out of money. So it's yet to be seen if that's going to be the case, but it's a very real possibility. Big panic, big crisis going on economically right now. And that would be a disaster if the people can't withdraw their money anymore. Scary, but very possible. So, really bad situation going on right there. Putin could be secret trillionaire. I don't know about that, but he's definitely worth a lot of money. So he could care less personally about these sanctions. He's supposed to be a patriot. If he was, he should chill out. This whole country suffering because of him, because of his crazy ideology. Ty, I'm stuck hella long in CEI. Need help. I missed the run up to sell today while I was playing around MLUN. All right, let's finish up here with Russia, and then we can take a look at CEI. So that's unfortunate, dude. But, you win some, you lose some. And, yeah, we'll get to that in a second here. Gold and silver will go up if Russia people can't withdraw cash in the bank. I'm not, yes, but I think they would buy US dollars and euros and Bitcoin and crypto before gold and silver. Because you can't spend gold and silver. Well, you can, but it's not liquid. But inflation, inflation's going to go up, so probably the richer people will put it in gold and silver, but people like the average Joes, they probably buy euros and dollars and Bitcoin before that. IV's crazy high and CEI. So that could be an option, selling calls. Putin had a few years left in office. I heard he can't be president, term limits in Russia. No, he can. He actually changed the law to extend his term for another 4 years or whatever. The Chinese guy did the same thing. Xi Jinping. These guys literally changed the constitution to where they can be the president for life. So the Chinese president did it for life, but Putin did it for one more term. But he can what he does is he's not the president anymore, and then he's the prime minister. And then he changes between the president and the prime minister over and over. So he can just do that. He's the prime minister, but he's still, acting. It's just a figurehead president. And he's the one really calling the shots. So, no, he definitely can run Russia for the rest of his life if he wants to, through loopholes and stuff. And I'm sure if he wants, he can just change the constitution again if he really wanted to. But he is pretty old, so his time is coming to an end. But if he really wants, he could be the president for life. Got one more article. I posted a link. All right, we'll get to that after I'm done here. All right. So what's going on in the stock market? How are people responding? How is the market responding to the Russian economy going under? Russian stocks ETF falls 30% as crisis in Ukraine continues. The Van Eck Russia ETF fell 30.6% Monday as the conflict in Ukraine continues. The Russian stock market remains closed and is yet to announce what its operating hours Tuesday will be. So yeah, there are a few big Russian ETFs. Apparently, Van Eck, Russia, is the biggest one, and that went down 30% in one day.
And it's gone.
And yeah, the stock market in Russia was closed today, because the government feared that there would be an all-out sell-off. So in order to stabilize the economy temporarily, they have closed the stock market, so you can't sell anything. And tomorrow we'll see what the hours will be, if it's closed or limited hours or what. But really bad situation right now. So here in the foreign markets, everything is selling off in anticipation for the Russian economy, for the Russian stock market to sell off. So this is really just prolonging the pain here. It's inevitably going to happen. But the government trying to prevent a full-out panic right now. So the futures, foreign trading, everything is going down, and as soon as the Russian stock exchange opens up, same thing's going to happen. So yeah, pretty bad situation. Oh, and I forgot. I should go back to the other article. Got to talk about the interest rates, actually. Right. All right, I forgot to talk about this. So, yeah, the government more than doubled the interest rate in a day here, from 9.5% to 20%. That is insane. So they're trying to stabilize the ruble, but what they're going to do is actually cause a huge amount of inflation. I believe the latest news was that 1 ruble is less than 10 cents now, something like that. So you may stabilize it in the short term, but in the longer term, what you're going to do is cause huge inflation to the ruble. And that's not good. That's very bad. So short term, they're doing as much damage control as they can, but this isn't going to end well. in the longer term. Because here in the U.S., we're slowly raising the inflation rate to make sure it doesn't go crazy. We're slowly raising the interest rates to make sure it doesn't go crazy. Keep it under control to make sure inflation doesn't go crazy, and we're trying to keep it under control. But this is pretty unprecedented. Raising the interest rates double in a day. That is insane. Okay. That's not too bad. Sell some calls and hold for dear life with your finger hovering the sell button. Yeah, we'll get to it, Mitchell. But it does seem like everyone is saying selling covered calls is not a bad idea. But we'll look at it very shortly. First time crypto didn't follow stock market for today in a very long time. Yeah, and that's a good thing. Like it's supposed to be. It was looking real sketch before. But now it's doing what it's supposed to do. Be a hedge for inflation. Russian stock market would be like BitConnect. It might be. It might be like Germany again. In World War II when they had to pay all the reparations. And they just kept printing money. And then I forgot what the currency was there. But yeah, that went BitConnect. It went to like zero because they just kept printing money. I think bread was like a million whatever currency they had. It's got to open sometime, and when it does, facepalm. That's crazy. Yeah, it's not gonna end well. It's a great time to buy Russia currency since it's less than a penny. Everyone said there's a blood in the street you should be buying. Warren Buffett said. Yeah, unless the country defaults or goes under, then that'd be really bad. I wouldn't trust it. Dooth marks, thank you. Mitchell, if you really want out of CEI, sell the October. Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, Joe has some good ideas for you, Mitchell. Putin is going to put his thumb on all his cronies. Yo, dudes, when I do open the markets, you buy. Spend all the money I've lined up your pockets, like the oligarchs and stuff. Well, they all got sanctioned. So I saw this other article where the oligarchs were like moving their yachts from these European countries. They're like, get the yachts back into Russia because I don't want it to get seized. So yeah, they got money, but they're all getting sanctioned. All the oligarchs, Putin and all his cronies. So they can only do so much. The UN, Europe, and the US, they're all coming down hard with the sanctions here. So it's going to be very interesting. But, and again, they can only keep it up for so long, They can pump it temporarily, but then it's going to catch up to them. This is not going to end well. If more countries want US dollars, how does that affect inflation here? Wouldn't that mean more dollars out of US money supply? Well, that wouldn't really affect inflation too much. It would just make the value of the dollar go up. Inflation has to do with like interest rates and stuff. So inflation would still go up, but the value of the dollar would go up as well, which is good to combat inflation. I'm not versed very much in economics, so you can call me. No, it's not something everyday people know. But I am gonna. This is in the future when I very soon I'm gonna update my Patreon to like teach a lot of this stuff. No, if other countries buy U.S. dollars, it's gonna make the value of the dollar go up. Doesn't have to do too much with inflation. Inflation is more interest rate stuff, so pretty non-correlated. But the value of U.S. dollars going up will, combat inflation. So no, inflation is its own thing. That has to do with interest rates. But it's good that other countries are buying dollars. It's all fake dollars, but yes, value of US dollar will go up. Inflation is more the cost of items you buy using those dollars. Yep. Yeah, Tencent said it right there. So it's really like separate things. But but it's good that US dollar is going up. Helps with inflation. All right, moving on here. We're spending a good amount of time here. That's all right. This might be a pretty long show, but yeah, a lot of people chatting. That's all right. Appreciate you guys. I'm reading through MMAT forums thinking they're drinking too much Kool-Aid. Yeah, that's called confirmation bias. It's called hopium. I wonder what StockTwits is like. They never learn, do they? They never learn. All right. Moving on. Russian assets becoming uninvestable as sanctions bite, Goldman Sachs says. A key punitive measure announced by the U.S. and Western allies aimed to freeze the central bank of Russia's roughly $630 billion in foreign reserve stockpile. Kamaksha Trivedi, co-head of foreign exchange rates and emerging market strategy at Goldman Sachs, told CNBC on Monday that this move would prove the most important to date as it removes Moscow's main and first line of defense against the depreciation of local assets. So yeah, got some experts weighing in on this. So Russia has a lot of money in foreign markets, $630 billion, and that's all going to be seized, frozen and seized. So again, not great for the central bank, not great for the citizens of Russia. That's why a bank run is very possible, because there's not enough money to go around. Okay. And now let's get into some news about individual companies pulling the plug on their Russian asset exposure. Citigroup flags $5.4 billion exposure to Russian assets. The $5.4 billion exposure represents 0.3% of the bank's assets in 2021, according to a regulatory filing. The company warned of a potential hit from escalated tensions between the West and Russia following its invasion of Ukraine. So yeah, we have seen in the stock market lately, financial stocks, all the banks have been going down pretty hard. And that is because the market is anticipating a bunch of those assets being freezed. So, yeah, Citigroup, $5.4 billion. That's part of the $630 billion overall the Russians have in foreign assets. So, yeah, the sanctions hurt everyone because we are such a globalized economy. It's better when everyone is trading, everyone gets along, but this definitely hurts Russia the most. But in the short term, our economy, the European economy, everyone's going to suffer. But we are imposing these sanctions, and we are willing to take a short-term loss for the values that that the West represents. Okay. Shipping giant. How do you say this? Maersk. Maersk. Shipping giant Maersk considers suspension of all deliveries to and from Russia. Our preparations include a possible suspension of Maersk bookings to and from Russia on ocean and inland, Maersk said in a statement. The shipping giant said it was keeping a close eye on developments regarding Russia's actions. The US, European Union, Canada, and Britain have all announced sanctions targeting Moscow following Russia's invasion of Ukraine last week. So yeah, not only is the Russian economy, the market's getting sanctioned, global trade is going to stop as well. Which is a big part of the Russian economy. And Maersk has discretion on what they want to do right now, but soon it may be mandatory that trade to and from Russia stops. So again, if there's no more free trade, Russia is going to suffer the most, but this is going to affect all economies. In the short term. Alright, we're almost done here. One guy said people who sold at 5 are going to regret it. Grade A, free entertainment. It might be bots. I don't think so, but yeah, it's just a bunch of hopium. Make himself feel better. It's kind of sad at the same time. Funny and sad. Dogecoin almost 13 cents. Let's go. I'll place a bet that says MMAT earnings doesn't report earnings when they say they will. I'm still pissed about that. How do you not post earnings? Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty unprofessional. Well, they did eventually, but yeah, I remember that. That's when I'm like, this company's a joke. I guess old-fashioned wars in old days, it wouldn't work since today's sanctions will hurt Russia due to money and greed. Yeah, and in the old days, we weren't so globalized, you know, but now Russia really depends on global trade. We depend on their energy, but they need us more than they, we need them. I mean, Germany kind of needs them. The Europeans buy a lot of gas from them. That's why he has a lot of leverage, Putin. But now the Europeans are like going to Plan B, finding other alternatives to their energy problem there. I guess China wouldn't invade Taiwan now since China doesn't want to get sanctions like Russia. Well, China does have more leverage than Russia. They do control like world trade. Everyone buys from them, so it'd be a similar situation. But yeah, China definitely doesn't want to get sanctions. But they do have a lot more leverage, I will say that. It'd be a little bit different. Last time this happened to a major power, Pearl Harbor was attacked. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the sanctioning of Japan and stuff, how that went back in the day. But people are saying possible World War III. So, and then Putin is thinking about nuking, is telling his nuke squadron soldiers to get ready. So, could be pretty bad. Hopefully not. But this guy's crazy. All right. Energy giant Shell to end partnership with Russia's Gazprom as Ukraine conflict intensifies. Shell said it's selling a 27.5% stake in Sakhalin-2, an integrated oil and gas project located on the Sakhalin Island in Russia, as well as a 50% interest in Salam Petroleum Development NV. We are shocked by the loss of life in Ukraine, which we deplore, resulting from a senseless act of military aggression which threatens European security. Shell CEO Ben von Beurden said in a statement. The company said that it had about $3 billion in non-current assets through its Gazprom ventures at the end of 2021. So yeah, again, even individual companies taking a stance on Russia, even though they're not by law required to do anything yet. They're taking matters into their own hands. They don't agree with what's going on, and cutting off business due to a difference in values. So, really, the whole world is coming together, condemning what Russia's doing here. From a micro perspective, from a micro perspective to a macro perspective. Russia gets the cold shoulder at the world's biggest mobile phone show amid Ukraine war. GSMA, the industry body that runs Mobile World Congress, put out a statement over the weekend condemning Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It said the Russia Pavilion, a stand where countries exhibit their local tech scene, would be barred from the event. Our thoughts go out to everyone affected by the war. Vodafone CEO Nick Reed said during its keynote talk on Monday. So again, individual companies, organizations, excluding Russia, cutting out Russia due to a difference in values here. So this doesn't have to do with the economy that much, but everyone's taking a stance. Russia is getting put in a corner here. All right, last one. Bitcoin jumps 10% after Treasury imposes new sanctions against Russian central bank. So we're not going to read this one. But I'm sure the big jump in crypto today, specifically Bitcoin and Ethereum, has to do a lot with the whole Ukraine-Russia situation. All the citizens pulling their money, buying US dollars, euros, and I'm sure they're buying crypto as well. Because even crypto is a better place to put your money than rubles right now. So, very bullish for crypto. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of it had to do with Russians investing in crypto. All right, and little minor news here. So Binance donated $10 million for a relief fund. That's very nice. We've been covering this the past couple of shows. A lot of government aid, not government aid, but donations through crypto have been sent to Ukraine. I think like 4 million. So now Binance is sending 10 million. So very nice of Binance. I mean, they're worth a lot of money. So good gesture by them. All right, that took a lot longer than I expected, but we got through it. And all right, so Low Roller has a link here. It was sanctions placed on imports to Japan of fuel and steel, if I recall. Okay, yeah, I'm not too familiar about what happened there sanction-wise, but yeah, so, and that was back when the world wasn't globalized. So, you know, the sanctions now are having a much bigger effect. Although I will say, I think Putin would nuke Europe before he nukes us in the U.S. But very possible. Pretty scary. I mean, he might do both, but I think they're going to get nuked before we get nuked. No, it's not even 1 cent. Yeah, it's under 1 cent now. Russian ruble. Wow, that's pretty nuts.
Be connect.
Bitcoin surges 13. Yeah, so we kind of already covered this. Bitcoin surges 10% on demand from Russians and Ukrainians. Yeah, so we just talked about this, but yeah, for sure, Russians buying a lot of crypto right now. Bitcoin is more legit than the ruble. Father of crypto trading platform BitConnect indicted for $2 billion Ponzi scheme? Really? How did they find out who was the founder? I thought they were anonymous. Okay. 36-year-old Indian national Satish Kumbani. Kumbani? Wow. Okay. Does it say how much? Or he's getting up to 70 years. That's a lot. I mean, he should. But I'm surprised. I thought the people who founded BitConnect were anonymous. I guess not anymore. They could trace you back, but yeah, that's pretty surprising. I did not hear about this, so thanks for that, Marvin. And I'm glad he did get caught for this, because that was pretty bad. We joke about BitConnect and now, but at the time it was pretty sad. People lost a lot of money in BitConnect, so definitely deserves jail time. And they're throwing the book at this guy. 70 years? Wow. All right, guys. So yeah, that took a lot longer than I expected. May have to do a lot of editing on the video. But yeah, covered a lot of Russia stuff there. A lot of things that had to do with the economy. So now I guess we're not done yet, because I was going to talk about how that can affect SPY. So we're going to do SPY, not like a full TA, but we're going to quickly talk about it. And then I guess we'll look at CEI for Mitchell. Hope he's still here. And then we'll get to MULN and then the Yolos. So yeah, the show's going longer than I expected, but that's all right. Give him the G. Yep. That's good, though. I'm glad he got caught there. Good stuff. One more link? All right, we'll get to that. So let's just quickly talk about how this whole situation in Russia can affect our markets here. So like I've been saying, the sanctions hurt everyone. Everyone is losing from this, because we are such a globalized economy now. The world does a lot of trading with Russia, especially for gas, oil and gas, and other natural resources. Europe is hurting the most because they buy a lot of energy from Russia. But yeah, no one wins from this. Russia is going to suffer the most, but it's hurting the whole world in the short term, at least, while we figure this out. So if we look at SPY, I did predict that we may come back down to 400, because there is a gap here. We're not going to get too technical, but usually the gaps do fill. So there was a gap up at 400. So I did predict on our previous shows this might come back down to 400. We almost got there. This went down to 410 last week. And then we get a major run-up in the days following. But it seems like most of the people on the show didn't really believe it. I didn't really believe it either. I thought it was just a fluke, maybe temporary. So, at this point, I do think that 400 SPY is still very possible. Hopefully not. But all I'm saying is be prepared for the market to sell off. We may go back to 400 and possibly even lower, but I do think around 400 would be the bottom. So I hope I'm wrong, but be prepared, guys. All right. When SPY was gap down today, I said to myself, we're going to fill that gap, and we did, but we still going to 400. Yeah, I thought we were going there last week, but yeah, I'm not convinced. So be prepared for 400. All right, let's look at CEI, and then we'll get to Low Rollers Link, and then we'll do MULN. All right, so Mitchell, you said you were in at like 60 or 85, I think. I can't find it here in the chat. But I think you said 85. So it's actually going up right now in the aftermarket. So maybe tomorrow it'll go up. Wow, very high IV. Very, very high IV. Yeah, so I would have to... I'm not sure how many shares you have. But you get $4 for every 100 shares you have of CEI. So I think that's a good option. You could consider this. Selling covered calls. Weekly covered calls. IV is very high, so you get a lot of money for this. 8K shares at 86. All right, so you should be able to get 80 contracts per... Yeah. Yeah, so you can get 80 contracts per... well, in total. So you can get $320 every single week you sell covered calls. Well, this week at least. So here's a suggestion. You can sell covered calls on that for the $1 strike. This week you would get $320 if you sell it at 4 cents. And then if it goes above $1, then you have to sell. But, probably not going to do that. But I think that's a really good option, is keep selling covered calls at the $1 strike every weekly until you recoup a lot of money. If you're willing to diamond hands, if you just want to get rid of it, then maybe you should just cut it. But one way you can recoup a lot of money is selling covered calls, the weekly covered calls, for the $1 strike. Actually, 2 weeks isn't bad either. 2 weeks is 8 cents. So, looking down here at the 11 cents, 14 cents. So yeah, consider doing that. Covered calls, $1 strike weekly. That's a crazy CEI weekly now. Yeah, it's 566% IV, and the next week is 400, and then it keeps going down. But this is some crazy IV. Bitcoin pumping right now. Awesome. Yeah, 1 second. But to be honest, this might be a cup and handle here. And this may be the handle forming. And if it is, then this should be due for a breakout, and this is going up in the aftermarket. So this may break out pretty soon. So yeah, Mitchell, I think selling covered calls is the way right now. And then if the price keeps going up, the IV, then you can get more value for those covered calls. The price will increase. So the chart does seem pretty bullish, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, this is not financial advice, but for the moment, I would continue to sell covered calls weekly. I think that's the best play. So you can recoup some money in the meantime while you diamond hands, average down that way without having to put more money in. And if it does blow past $1, then you can sell at $1. So I hope that helps, Mitchell. Yeah, I think that'd be the best play, selling covered calls on this. All right, let's look at Bitcoin and the other article. Wow. Yeah, it's pushing 44K now. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, so Bitcoin pushing 44K, Ether pushing 29 or over 2,900. So let's go. Let's go. Still quite a ways down from the all-time high, but nice recovery here. Cool. Big pump, big pump. All right, and I guess we have one more from Low Roller, and then we'll get on to MULN. So, how many people still here? I think a decent amount of people. Eight people and 14 likes. So, thank you guys a lot. Still a lot of people here, more than average, and more than average likes as well. So, appreciate everyone for today's show. It's been a great show so far. Still got a lot to cover. And yeah, thank you guys. All right. World's biggest crypto exchange, Binance, says it will not block all Russian accounts despite Ukraine request. I don't think you can block all of them. I think Binance said they'll block certain accounts, which I think belong to the oligarchs, you know, like the big accounts and institutional accounts. But you can't block all accounts, because then the citizens can't buy crypto, and that'd be pretty bad. That'd be, you know, I think that'd be hurting them more than anything. Although I guess you can like just make a bunch of small accounts and then funnel it to the government, but which is a possibility, but. No, I don't think that'd be right, blocking all Russian accounts, because then the citizens can't buy any crypto, and that would hurt them the most. Yeah, see? Binance said it's not going to unilaterally freeze millions of innocent users. That'd be pretty messed up. And then, yeah, the CEO of Kraken said the same thing. They can't freeze accounts without legal requirement. So that'd be pretty nuts if they legally weren't able to buy crypto anymore. So, yeah, I think Binance is blocking the big accounts, but I don't think you can block all accounts. That'd be pretty messed up. Just get a VPN? Yeah, you can do that, but you better transfer your money fast before they block you, before they figure it out and ban you. Although I don't think Binance really cares like that at the moment. But yeah, it's pretty risky. You know, if you're gonna do the VPN way, you should pull your money off the exchange as fast as possible. You gotta FOMO all those Russian rubles in something before they go to zero. Why not Biddy? Yeah, that's what people are doing exactly. Dollars, euros, Bitcoin. They should block all politicians and government block crypto accounts. Like here or in Russia. Well, definitely in Russia because they have influence there. But I don't know. Politicians should be able to buy crypto. I think, just not on insider trading. People got bond and Binance. Yeah, so I don't think they really care that much. But if it's like quite obvious, I think they're going to ban you. So, myself included, I used to do that on KuCoin and stuff. So, it's risky. It's risky. How is gold and silver price? Gold is up 1%, and silver is up 1%. On Russia, I don't know, but gold and silver is going up right now. All right, let's do MULN, and then we'll get to the Yolos. So it's been almost 2 hours already. Still going. Still got. It's not too long. We're gonna do one TA and then the Yolos. But yeah, appreciate you guys for sticking around. A lot of people in here, and a lot of likes. So appreciate everyone. Great show already. Almost done here. So let's finish up here with MULN and then Yolos. All right. So here is MULN Mullen Automotive. Mullen Automotive. This finishes at $1.69 today. That is up 145.64%. So this was the big gainer today. Definitely short squeezing right now. And I believe this was number 2 on StockTwits. So, have to talk about it today. This actually was trending last week as well on Friday, but no one really took this seriously. And today, massive price action, massive squeeze. So we're going to analyze it. So there was a reason as to why the stock went up so much today. We did have some news, so let's check it out first. So shares are trading higher after the company announced progress on solid-state polymer battery pack development. So I don't know much about this company, but it is an EV company. So they dropped that news today. Very bullish. Seems like the market really liked it, especially retail. Everyone jumping in here, buying the stock up, and it started getting a lot of social media sentiment, a lot of attention on social media. So really created a domino effect. Everything started snowballing. A lot of mentions on social media, more people jumping in and squeezing the stock even higher. So huge gain today. And let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, there is a triple gap down. First one is back here at around 1190. Oops. Where's the second one? I already forgot where they were. Not there. Gotta find it. My bad, guys. Where was it? I think it was here. Here it is. Second one at 465. I think it was a double gap down. My bad. Not triple, but double gap down. Yeah. So we have a double gap down. First one at around 1190. And the second one at around 465. Unless there's one here. No. So those are both bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should eventually come back up to 465 and 1190. May take a while, but eventually the gaps do fill. Should fill. So a bullish indicator there. Double gap down. This also appears to be a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low at 52 cents. And there are multiple possible tops. Could be 380, 570, 740, $9, 1050, 1165, or even the high of 1590. Although I do think the most realistic top would be 360 or 380, whichever one I said. 380. So that is currently a bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. Now today this did gap up at 84 cents, so that'd be a bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock should pull back to 84 cents eventually to fill this gap. And in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 160. So that's a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is telling us that the stock will probably pull back tomorrow. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now, this is sitting on the support. Never fails, huh? There comes a fire truck. We'll just wait for that to pass. But we've been doing pretty good here on the sirens. All right. So right now this is sitting on the support of 170, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 189, 223, 257, 272, 291, 322, 341, 360, and then 379. There is resistance above 379, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 136, 98 cents, 75 cents, and then 60 cents. Well, let's add one more. $0.60 and then the low of 52 cents. There is no support below 52 cents because that is the all-time low. So right now at this current price, 169, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this hits 257 to the upside, the channel starts to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this hits 257. And to the downside, if/when this hits 75 cents, the channel starts to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this hits 79 cents. RSI is currently at 44. So that is pretty average, maybe a little bit below where it should be. So according to this RSI, this current price of 169 is around fair market value. Maybe should be a little bit higher. And this did 627 million in volume today. Very significant volume, biggest volume day of the year. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Very low float stock, so not hard to squeeze here. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So I do think this may have a little bit more room to run in the short term. May not be done squeezing just yet. But I definitely think the best part is over here. And this should be pulling back pretty soon. In fact, it may already be over. In fact, the squeeze already may be over. But sometime here in the short term, in the next few days, this should start pulling back. Longer term, definitely looks like a good play. Again, double gap down, cup and handle. So that looks good for the long term. Bullish indicators there. But in the short term, due to the aftermarket action pulling back and the gap up at 84 cents, those bearish indicators make me believe that this will pull back in the short term to at least 84 cents to fill this gap, possibly even lower. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. You already missed your chance. This already went up 145% today. Don't really know what more you want. Oh my god. Sirens start to come now, huh? One second, guys. Gonna mute here. My apologies. Alright, my bad, guys. Where was I? Yeah. This already went up 145% today. Really can't expect it to go up that much higher. Like I said, it does have a bit more upside potential, but not too much. And we are getting some short-term bearish indicators here. So I would not FOMO into this. I think that's a pretty bad idea. Going long here would be a high risk, medium reward play, I would say. Still upside potential, but you can get into a lot of trouble if this starts pulling back, which it will very soon. So I don't recommend going long here. I think it's pretty dangerous. But if you do decide to go long, please do that at your own risk. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, looks like a pretty good play to me. This may not be done squeezing just yet, but it's going to pull back pretty soon here. I have a good feeling it's already over. So from this current price, 169, down to 84, where this gap up is, that is about a 50% downside. So a lot of downside potential, a lot of money to be made here on the downside. That being said, again, this does have a bit more, this may go to the upside a bit more. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside potential here, this seems like an excellent short play to me. I would say going short here would be a low to medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth it. A lot of money to be made here. So I would support going short at 169 and higher. And I would say cover at 84 once this fills the gap for an easy 50% gain here. So pretty straightforward here, guys. Fat tinnies today, but I do believe this will pull back in the short term. Longer term looks pretty good. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock. And to let's rewind. Well, it looks like it's going to pull back, so secure the gains. Don't get too greedy, guys. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is MULN Mullen Automotive. All right. Cool. So I think... All right, so there's 3 people, so most people left. That's cool. Let's finish up with the Yolos here, guys. We're not going to spend too much time because, the show's already been going on pretty long. But got a bunch of memes here and some actual Yolos. So let me pull these up and we'll finish up here. So, gonna let this load for a second. But I just want to say, this has been a really good show. So appreciate everyone who was here and everyone who's still here. Gonna take a drink and we'll get started with the Yolos. Alright, I think we're good. So let's do it, guys. So today, nothing too serious. A lot of memes. And a few good YOLOs. Some gain corn. Some good lost corn. So let's do it, guys. Check Discord. Inverse Kramer ETF. There's actually an inverse Kramer ETF. I'll check it out in a second. But, yeah, there is an inverse ARK ETF, so why not inverse Kramer ETF? About time. You are appreciated, mofo. You know that, fam, lol. Yeah. Well, yeah, this is a great show, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed, and I'm enjoying this. Some great content today. So hopefully we get some subs here today. I don't see how we can't, but I'm not going to jinx it, So I got a lot of editing to do, but, yeah, changing up the show a little bit. Appreciate the feedback from you guys. And, yeah, show is evolving. So you guys are the real ones. Appreciate you guys. All right, so this one is by Tersiv. You know it. So here's a meme on a meme from our old Bogdanov. Where is it? He sold, pump it. So here we got a meme on the meme. He bought puts. There's Putin. He bought puts. Immediate ceasefire. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, it's been that way the past 2 days, past 3 trading sessions. I'm not convinced just yet, but pretty funny. This actually happened to a bunch of people who bought SPY FDs, SPY put FDs. But hopefully they actually do come to an agreement soon. They talk it out. But pretty funny meme there. All right, this one is my personal coach. This is how an all-in Facebook and Amazon portfolio looks like. So yeah, Amazon hasn't been doing that bad, but yeah, Facebook getting wrecked. So you guys know what this is. Don't really gotta explain. But yeah, Facebook and Amazon portfolio. That's what you get. All right, this one is by Boo on Clay. Welcome to the effing show. So you got a meme here. Yeah, so that was Putin. This is Putin. I don't know what this is from. Is that Will Ferrell? It's like Will Ferrell and the guy from Parks and Rec. But yeah, Putin. So this is referring to the Russian economy. ARK investors down 30%. Russia. Welcome to the effing show. So they feel each other's pains there. Good stuff. All right, let's get on to the YOLOs here. Smells like an Amazon and Meta merger to me. That'd be something. That's pretty funny, though. That should be the logo. If they merged. Just troll everyone. All right, on to the YOLOs here. So, by Fantastic Mongoose, I posted couple weeks I lost everything. Down to $7. After a couple YOLO SPY puts, I'm nearly I'm up nearly 11K. I'm back. All right, so this is super degen mode. Typical Wall Street Bets ape here. Don't do this, guys. But somehow he gambled his way back out of a hole. I mean, not completely out, but. So, yeah, here we see. So he was down $21,000, 100%. Down to $7 in his last in his account.
Be
And yep. Let's see here. And then he ran it up $10,000 in a day. But it says 5,000, so maybe he took it out. I don't know. Let's see here. I think it's the same picture. Yep. So yeah, he ran it up $10,000 in one day, and he took out $5,000, which is pretty smart. $7 to 11K. How? Who are these people? Well, first of all, it's 21,000 to $7, and then back to 11K. So who are these people? Apes. So it's not a gain, it's a loss. But pretty impressive he managed to do this. So he's still down like $10,000 overall. But you know, pretty impressive. $7 to 11K. That is a true YOLO there. Well, I guess he had nothing much else to lose. So he made half his money back. Glad for him. But that's pretty insane. Shouldn't have lost 20K in the first place, but yep. And I predict he's going to lose it all back again eventually. This can't really end well. But very impressive, very impressive. Super Wall Street Bets degen play here. So yeah, fantastic Mongoose. Thanks for posting. It says gain. It's not a gain. It's a loss. But glad you make some money back. And you know, just some advice. Don't YOLO it again, because it's going to go back to $0 the longer you do this. But thanks for posting, dude. Great content. Alright, this is by Tesla Please Call. Tesla lost corn, $500,000. Lost roughly 500K in Tesla calls in the past few days. Diamond hands, I guess. Not worried. So this was 3 days ago. So I guess Tesla did go back up. Says he's not worried. So I'm really curious as to... He doesn't have the actual play here. Or does he? No, he doesn't. So I wonder what the actual play is. He's not saying. Unless it's in here somewhere. Alright, it says here. 1200 March 2023. And then $900 2024. So they're leaps, So honestly, this isn't that bad. I didn't see that before. But yeah, he had Tesla leaps here. And he was at 1.2 million. And in the span of like 2 days, it went down to 688K. So yeah, that's how you lose 500K like that. So I think he like YOLO'd his whole account into Tesla leaps, which isn't that smart. He had $1 million. Just buy shares, dude. But yep. So major correction. So Tesla went up today, so I think he made some money back. So honestly, it's not that bad of a play. I just don't think you should YOLO your whole account $1 million into leaps like that. If you have $1 million, just buy shares, dude. And yeah, you know, good chance Tesla does go back up to 1,200 in a year. But if it doesn't, then he's pretty screwed. But, you know, impressive gain and loss corn here. I bet you the way he made it is by Tesla leaps in the first place. Tesla calls. So he says he's not worried. You shouldn't be, like, super worried, but I don't know about YOLOing $1 million on options, even if they are leaps. That's pretty risky. But, yeah, Tesla, please call. Next posting. Sorry for your loss. Probably not that bad anymore. And on the play itself, not terrible, but you should diversify a little bit. You know, buy some shares or something. You really don't need to buy leaps, buy calls if you're worth $1 million. But yeah, dude, thanks for posting, and good luck to you. All right, 3 more by Gatsby365, 5,800 to 40,000 in a month. Thanks, Putin. So yeah, he says he went all in on Lockheed Martin and Raytheon calls. So yeah, he started at 5,700. He was down 3,500, and now it's 40K. So yeah, some FDs here. Lockheed Martin, 4 calls, 405 strike. Up 800% on these. Currently at 429, so in the money there. Maybe consider cashing out. That's a lot of money, dude. I don't think you should hold this to expiration. Maybe it's a good idea, I don't know, but I'd at least put a stop loss on this. Take something off the table here, at least the cost basis. And then Raytheon, 1,500, 1,057%. 105 call, 50 of these, and it's currently at 102. So this one's not even in the money. But yeah, this guy went all in on defense companies because of the whole situation going on there. And he's up a lot of money. So give him the J. Powell. So Gatsby365, thanks posting. Pretty risky stuff, but you guessed right. And at this point, I will just say you should secure something, lock in some gains, sell something, if not everything. This may go out of the money in a month. That'd be pretty sad. So yeah, at this point, I'd take something off the table and set stop losses. But impressive gain. Congrats to you, and please post updates. Oh, he said he sold 55% this morning. And then he'll probably close this afternoon or tomorrow. All right, so he's going to sell. Good job. Hit the sell button. All right, 2 more. This one's by Turbo Power 1000. Making gains with carbs. Put my life savings into carbs, wheat. So he bought wheat and corn futures and soybeans. Okay. Wow. All right, so yeah, he's up $423,000 in the past 3 months, 321%. So from 130K to 55K on wheat, soybeans, and corn. So I don't trade futures much, but it could pay off pretty big if you guess right. It could go really wrong too. But yeah, wow. Don't really see this much, making this much money on commodities. So very impressive. Turbo Power 1000, thanks for posting. Congrats on your gains, dude. Very jealous. You don't see this much very often, especially in Wall Street bets. These massive gains on commodities. But yeah, great content. Not sure when these expire, but you should finish pretty high up there. So thanks for posting. Congratulations, and good luck to you in the future, dude. Please post updates. Could be a great play. Everyone got to eat. Yeah, except for the person on the other side of this. Got wrecked. But very impressive. Alright, last one. By Shuanya. This is an update. Reviewed this one last week, I think. 100K in KTOS. Christmas came early for the vent stocks. So he said he bought KTOS a couple of days back, but paper-handed after a quick gain. But he dipped his hands in high-grade carbon, and would be diamond handing this now. Says risks. Kathy Wood has her eyes and money on KTOS, and what she touches seems to turn to dirt. Yeah, that's true. So I do remember this guy buying in this stock last week. We reviewed it, but yeah, he paper-handed. He sold it, took a quick gain, which can't blame him. So he bought low, sold high, and then bought even higher. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. But at least their shares, 5,001 shares. KTOS looks like $20 average price. And it's already up 12% today. Gapped up today, actually. Wow. So he's up right now. Shouldn't have sold in the first place, but can't blame him. He actually did the smart thing. But yeah, same thing as the other guy, buying defense stocks here. Not a bad idea. And this isn't so bad. At least they're shares, you know. They're not options, so he could just hold if anything. But yeah, Shawanya, thanks for posting. Congrats to you, dude. Kind of sucks you sold your other ones, but you still made, so can't complain too much. And this isn't so bad, you know. Seems like a pretty decent play. At least they're shares, not options, so as long as you hold, you'll be okay. But yeah, thanks for posting an update. And good luck to you, dude. Please post updates again. Alright, guys, so that's all I got for today. So we went 2 hours, 30 minutes here. A lot longer than I expected, but we spent a good amount of time there on the Russia stuff. Looks like I got a good amount of editing to do here. But, you know, that was a really good show. Above average show. A lot of people in here. A lot of likes. So appreciate everyone. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed. Really good show. So that's all I got. And if you guys have anything else for me, questions, comments, concerns, charts, put them in the chat right now. But I think most people left after the Russia stuff. That was the big thing. All right. So yeah, still 3 people, 14 likes. So yeah, a lot of likes today. Appreciate everyone. All right, going once. Going twice. All right, I think that's it. Cool. Let's get out of here. All right, I guess not. Thoughts on Apple? Thoughts on Apple? Oops. Give me a second here. Well, I don't know if there's anything significant going on tomorrow, but I mean, Apple looks like a pretty decent buy right now. It's cup and handling here, so it looks like it should come back up to like 177-ish, 175, 177-ish. So a short term looks pretty good to me. You know, it's Apple. Can't go wrong buying Apple. They got earnings or something? I don't know. But yeah, Apple, you know, you should always buy Apple, but it looks pretty good in the short term. Should come back up to 175 at least. Cup and handle there. RSI's at 44, so. Yeah, I like Apple. AITX. So RSI here is at 54, pretty average. I mean, you can't go too wrong here. At 2 cents, you know, pretty low. And this looks like a possible cup and handle. Kind of looks like it's bull flagging right now, and this may top out at 2.1, 2.3, or 2.6. Possible cup and handle here. Yeah, so bull flag, cup and handle. This isn't like exactly the best play, but it looks I can support a buy here. Average RSI, cup and handle, bull flag. So it looks bullish in the short term. Although I'm not loving it, but you can't go too wrong here. Buying in at 2 cents. Went up a lot today. Yeah, so I can't support a buy here. It looks bullish in the short term, although I'm not like totally convinced about this. But you can't go too wrong buying in here at 2 cents. So, yeah, I'd support it. And if it does come back down to 1.5, then pretty strong support there. So maybe set a buy order at 1.5. But yeah, 2 cents isn't a bad buy-in. Looks pretty decent to me. AITX says, looks like it's the bottom. Yeah, it looked like it bottomed out around 1.5. So that's why I'm saying can't go too wrong. CEO says news is coming in 2 to 3 weeks. So this might be a buy the rumor, sell the news. If everyone's, there's anticipation for this. So this may run for another 2 to 3 weeks and then may want to hit the sell button. But yeah, I'd say you can't go too wrong buying in here at $2, but maybe you want to set a buy at 1.50, 1.5. That seems to be the bottom. But yeah, if you're saying it's going to sell in, if you're saying there's news in 2 to 3 weeks, this kind of seems like buy the rumor, sell the news. So I'd probably look to sell here whenever that news is going to drop. Okay, guys. So that's all I got. And, yeah, once again, appreciate everyone. Great show. Let's get out of here. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Interest company, though, they're a interesting company. Robotic security. Yeah, artificial intelligence sounded like cyber. I thought it was cybersecurity, but it kind of sounds like what the other one, Boston Robotics or something, which is the future, So good luck to you, dude. Seems like pretty good play. I'll put some DD in the group. All right, man. And you said you would put the other DD in there as well, but I didn't see it when I checked Discord. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. But all right, appreciate you, dude. I'll take a look at that later. Always got some great stuff, some great resources for us. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.